Hello. If you're planning to move to Panama in 2026 or perhaps 27, you need a clear step. It is important to make a plan so you won't lose months before you visit Panama and secure your residency process. I'm Giovanna Bernal, a Panama attorney that supports expats and investors obtain the residency in Panama for relocation or for investment. And today I will talk to you about the best visa options to relocate into Panama, because this is key. Moving to Panama is not complicated, but it has to be done correctly. The first step is choosing the right visa option. Most people believe that by reading information or getting information online, they will choose the right visa option. But sometimes it is not the right way to do. It depends on the visa, and also it depends on your current family situation. For example, if you are a single mother with 3, 4, 5 kids, maybe a Pensionado Visa is not the best option for you because your children will not be eligible for permanent residency. Or maybe you are a couple that are receiving benefits for Pensionado Visa but have only one minor, one children, and then maybe it's a good option to obtain Pensionado Visa because both of you will receive permanent residency, and then your child can obtain permanent residency through a regrouping family visa. Every case is different, so it's important to have consultation with an attorney before you start gathering your documents for your visa. And of course, the most popular options are the Pensionado Visa, which leads to permanent residency in less than 6 months, and the Friendly Nations Visa by investment or by setting up a court, which leads to permanent residency after 2 years. Step 2. Prepare your documents. Once you know what's the right visa option for you, you will have to start gathering your documents in the US. And why I say in the US? Because some of you might think that you could do authentication while you're in Panama, and then let's say you get all your documents, you're in Panama, you're like, okay, I will get an attorney, I will start my visa process, but the documents are not authenticated. So it's better to do it while you are in the US, because if you do it here, it might cost you more money and also more time to get that done. It's not that it's impossible to do it, you'll find ways. There are ways to do that while you're here, but it's definitely more suitable and doable if you are in the US, and you could use a postal service or a Panamanian consulate while you're there. Most of the documents that you'll need for the visa process is your FBI background check, if you're adding children, their birth certificate, and if you're married, the marriage certificate. And it's important that in most states, marriage certificate is the document that we will need. There may be cases where in your state there is no marriage certificate and the marriage license is the one that you will need, but you will have to see that case by case. It is important to know that all documents are good for 6 months and that all needs to be authenticated by a Panamanian consulate in the US or with the apostille by the Department of State. Step 3 is travel to Panama. You will have to schedule a trip to Panama and stay here for at least 5 business days. If you can stay for a longer time, even better, because you will have some more time to explore Panama City and its surroundings. But 5 business days is the very minimum. Remember that the documents are good for 6 months, so you have to travel within the 6-month window. And during that week, you will have a meeting at the office, sign the rest of the paperwork, your passport, and you will be registered at the immigration office. The application will be submitted, and you will visit the immigration office for the first time to secure your 6-month temporary card. And the step 4 is temporary residency. You will get an ID that will say that you will have 6-month residency, and it's a temporary card that allows immigration office to review your file and approve your residency. And also it will show a multiple visa, which is a visa that lets you travel back and forth. Of course, you could stay if you like to be in Panama, but also you could leave the country easily and you can be back and forth without any penalties. And step 5 is permanent residency. That's when you have to make a second trip to Panama, stay here for a few days, and that's when you will receive your permanent residency card or your provisional card in case you are under the friendly nations visa. That will be the second step, the second trip while you are in Panama. So at our firm, we could definitely support you and guide you in every step of the process. And if you're planning to move to Panama, I definitely recommend you to book consultation with us through our website or with the link below. Finally, I would recommend you to please subscribe to this channel, follow us on social media, and remember, if you're interested in learning more about the steps to start a visa process, you could always click in the link below for a free consultation. Bye-bye.